Good morning. It's wet. Well, it stopped raining briefly, so just wanted to talk a bit about the pots that I use, or the buckets. Just went and got some new ones. I use a soldering iron to drill the holes in these because they're really thin, and if you press with a drill bit, it'll just crack. Found that out and trashed a few. So there's a few new pots, buckets. These ones here, these flexi buckets, I can drill the holes in those because they can withstand it, they won't crack. So I use those for potatoes, and these for cabbages or whatever else I want, one plant per pot. Anyway, the reason we're doing this today is I need to mix up some more potting mix. Now, I buy my potting mix at the moment, or my compost, because even though I've got my own compost bins, I'm requiring much more than I can make. So I buy from this place, and it's really good compost. It comes in 30-litre bags like that, and what I will do is mix the compost with perlite and vermiculite. Now, these two things you can buy at your local plant shop or big box store, and it's ridiculously priced. It's like $16 for 5 litres or something. So I went online and I found these 100-litre bags for like $60 each, which is much more economical. So if you're going to do a lot of it, that's the way to go. Anyway, let's get the top off this. Now, the thing with compost is it can be dry and dusty, and if it is dry and dusty, you can catch Legionnaire's disease from it, so try not to breathe it. This isn't dry and dusty, it's been out in the rain, so it's quite wet. So there we have reasonably good looking compost. There's no big lumps in it, no big sticks, anything like that. Very dark, and I actually use it for seedlings as well, for planting seeds out, rather than just buying a specific seed mix. I just use this, just pick any lumps out. I mean, that's about as big a stick as you'll get in this. Anyway, so this stuff here, that's 30 litres. I've got a milk bottle, 2-litre milk bottle there with the bottom cut off. I'll put one of those in. Or one and a bit maybe. And the same of perlite. And that makes a good potting mix. The perlite and the vermiculite will help it breathe and retain water. Just mix it up. Get down to the bottom, stir it up. And this tub of stuff, I usually just keep it in the tunnel house. And whenever I need to pot something up, it's there waiting. And I use it like this, as I say, for my seeds, for my potting the seedlings into small pots, and then also use it in the bigger buckets as well. Had good success with it. I'm not saying it's the best, I wouldn't know. It's what I use and it's what works for me. So yeah, it's, as you can see, good looking stuff. And the veggies, as you can see behind me, I mean, there's a couple of pots, buckets sitting in there with broccoli and stuff in them. They're doing well. And when I've used it, like it's done its stint with one cabbage or one cauliflower, then I'll tip it into one of these, top it up with a bit of new stuff, and put potatoes in it, or just tip it into the garden, you don't throw it away. I mean, you just rejuvenate it with some fresh, split it with some fresh compost and keep reusing it. So that's what I'm going to do today. I've got a bunch of cabbages and collies which I'll show you. So here we've got cauliflower, and behind the tomato plants there we've got cabbage, and we've got red cabbage there, tomatoes, seedlings of various types, chilies, more brassicas there. So yeah, I've got quite a lot of potting to do. Anyway, that's how I do it. That's the potting medium that I use. It's actually cheaper. I mean, you can buy a bag of brand name potting mix, and it's like $15 or $16 a bag. And I find it's got quite a lot of wood and lumpy stuff in it. So that's why I choose the bio-rich one. It doesn't have as much hard material in it. And they're not far from me. You probably can't get it outside of Napier. I don't know where you can. You look up their website, they may tell you. Anyway, hope that's helpful.